Do you have any idea how hard it really is to do a video? You know, this particular video I have tried half dozen times and something happens. You have the phone ring in the background. You have another phone ring and vibrate. You have things fall over. You have lights not work. You have the camera shut off in the middle of it. Or you just say stupid things. Oh my gosh. This is like hard. I didn't know trying to make a simple video would be such trouble. Anyway, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about is a little story I wrote. It's probably about 3 or 4 years old by now, but it's called Deniable Actions. I wrote it. I published it through my company called Great Men Concepts Publishing. It's out there on Draft Digital. It's got published to Amazon, Apple, Barnes & Noble, all those different places. You can find them across the entire web, I think. It's all digital book. It's not a hardback one yet. Could be, though. Might get around to that someday. Anyway, what it is an action-adventure story. It's a team of operatives, and they go to Alaska to investigate some really strange things that happened. They were told that a creature had arrived in a village, a small town up on the edge of Aleutians. And this creature was big, like the size of a large, I don't know, dump truck, garbage truck, something like size. Anyway, it smashed through a general store. It had 6 legs. It looked like an ant. It looked like a spider. And it died from its injuries. And then a military team arrived, and it took the creature away from the village. So the people I wrote about, my special operations people, there is Norman Thiesman, Audra Voss, a couple others. And those two are the main characters. They'll go up there. They start investigating, poking around. They find out that actually the town used to be an old air base back in World War II. And in the prologue of the whole story, we have a P-38 Lightning in World War II around the ending of the war. Flying back from a recon mission, the plane's been shot up, it's smoking, falling apart, getting closer and closer to the water. And what we find out is that the plane crash lands, and the pilot may have survived, at least for a little while. Got to remember, the Aleutians are way out there, and these islands are spread apart. And during the times of the war, there was a lot of cold, cold weather. So we go up there with our team. We find out from talking to some people about what happened there. We load up our folks. We get in a helicopter, fly out to a lighthouse where one of the locals' grandfathers said that they might have actually found this person. So they get up to the lighthouse. They unload from the helicopter. They do some investigation to find the lighthouse. They go inside. And guess what? Yep. They find the pilot. He's dead, though, unfortunately, for about 80 years. But he's preserved. And what they find inside his clothing, he has actually had a film cassette he saved from his P-38 when he flew over a target somewhere to do some reconnaissance. We come back. We also develop that film. We get some pictures. And we realize that the Japanese had a base. Yes, a base, a hidden secret base in the Aleutians. What's up with that, right? All right. So our team now feels like they need to go figure out what's going on. But during this whole time, they talk to their home folks, and there's some dirty stuff going on in the background, some conspiracy stuff. There's some people inside the CIA, Homeland Security, Homeland Defense, whatever you call them, and they are not happy with what's going on. So they're trying to shut down the operation, and by trying to shut down the operations, that means all of that, the current support for these folks is taken away. Now, their contact is able to send in some under the cover, under the table, little information bits, and send back a satellite image of the base, which is, yeah, you guessed it, it's active, and somebody's there doing something. We don't know what, but we're doing something. So our team loads up. But before they leave, that night, they are attacked. Yes, they are attacked in the hotel they're staying at. And in that attack, they come across the Howlers. The howlers are tall, 6, 7 foot creatures, mouths like sharks, claws, their talons that just tear through anything. And in that gunfight, our people use this. Yes, this is a Sig Sauer MPX. This one's in 5.56, but what our boys and girls there in Alaska have are actually 300 blackout. So that 300 blackout means that they can have a can on the end of it, suppressor, make it quiet. They also use another weapon, Sig Sauer P320. Yes, this is the 320. This is a Scorpion, and they actually do use this one. This one doesn't have a red dot, but it does have a flashlight, so it can see our way around in the dark. Anyway, they do this gunfight. They fight these creatures, and these creatures are vicious, vicious fighters. But we take them down with the weapons. And that's when we decide they're going to go and really take down this base, because they find out that this is where these howlers came from. We hop on the snowmobiles. We head east or west. I don't know. Anyway, we drive deep into the Aleutians. So we're driving through the snow. We get to the base. We see it from a distance. And that's when we notice that, yeah, this place is occupied. There are troops there. They are doing things. We can see inside of a big hangar that there is something going down. And our team decides to split up. So Norman and Audra and one of the locals, they get together. They sneak down through the base, in through the hangar. They wind through the hallways, and they find out that there's a scientist that they bump into. He's one of the head scientists of the organization. And what they're going to do is that they're making the Howlers to be super soldiers for a hidden military organization. Yeah, conspiracy right there. So we take them. They take him. And they take that scientist because they're going to use him to unveil what's happening. Unfortunately, as they're infiltrating back out, one of the mercenary leaders notices one of the team, and they have to have a fight. They have to get out. So what they do is that they use explosives. They use aviation fuel, which is used for their helicopters and vertical takeoff craft that just happen to be inside the hangar. But because why not, right? And they blow the place up. Yeah, boom, big fireball, big fire. And they have a gunfight, more action than you can believe, and they get out. Coast Guard arrives, everybody's saved. But in the process, we found out there's an organization called the Czars, hidden within the government. Yeah, bureaucratic people, unelected, who are actually trying to take power and control of our nation, I guess. However you want to say that. So, to learn more, you'll have to go find Reigns In. And that's found in a book. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We ramble around for a while. And we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.